Oops. Need to stay there. We're gonna be in the dark for a second, and this got disconnected. Perfect. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. No, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Now we're good, except it's still not fully, completely. Bring this down a little bit. That'll do it. Okay, cool. Now we're doing big boy magic. Whatever the fuck that means. I gotta fucking dirt. I swear to God, I clean my glasses like 40 times a day, and they're still always so gunky and disgusting. Absolutely horrendous. All right, there we go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab water. Alright, I'm back. I'm so back. We're so back. The collective we. Me. We don't need that window up. Let's make that go away. Check. Good. Okay. Here we go. Good. Okay. Good. Oops. There we go. Okay. So there was like an update they got made to the game recently. That basically added like endless mode, because like we go over here on the map right now, we can see, oh, it actually won't let us, well, like we have this singular map to work off of, and there's only so many routes, but apparently they added like an endless mode, and now the and now you can explore like an unlimited number of locations. Ugh, my glasses. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. So, ZETI connection upgrade.
Thank you. I won't waste your time, I promise.
Okay.
I just would like to put a suspicion to rest. A while ago, I found out about something Oppie had been working on.
Standard hard drives.
She told me she was trying to map out, or at least track, unreachable areas within the zone. The instability constantly scrambles the landscape, so the method to even map destabilized areas has to be dynamic to stay accurate. Mm-hmm. Her working theory was that if you could trace the physical matter itself, you could determine a stable layout and a path to it. I don't know what state her prototype is in now. I don't think she ever got it working. But I think I have my own working theory. I know there's a lot happening, so I'll save the details for later. But if you could just help me out, it'd mean a lot to me. You have to understand, Oppie would never work with anyone on this, let alone me. And I just have a hunch.
He's got a hunch.
Look around for the machine. She called it the Zeti system.
Zeddy.
She keeps everything, so it has to be somewhere in that garage. Probably. When you find it, go on and install the hardware I sent you. That should get it up and running, and that should connect me.
Oh, okay. It's right there. It looks like... Actually, it looks like a server rack. Go ahead and plug those in.
This isn't quite what I thought it was, but maybe this could be useful. It's far more localized, and I'll need more time to really figure this out, but it seems to be waiting for input. Driver, can you check the route planner?
Okie dokie. What about it? Oh. Expeditions? Welcome to Expeditions. Expeditions are dangerous challenge runs. New conditions limit what you can bring with you. They craft while you... Oh, and craft while out. Every successful return will increase the difficulty. Okay, so it's a roguelike. That makes sense. Gameplay settings do not take effect while on an expedition. Expeditions are optional. Sick.
Well, this is quite different. No wonder Oppie abandoned this. The source of this data is quite old, but with my additions, it does seem to have updated the locations when you booted it up. This isn't the kind of map Oppie talked about wanting to make, but I think we can make this work to track a specific
Thank you for
location
subscribing,
despite the
Krylek.
instability. This will be similar to planning.
I apologize for mispronouncing your name.
It might be a challenge, driver. I'm really not sure what to expect.
Okay. Thanks for subscribing, Tonic Merch. Merches. Okay, so let me see here. Skip through the gateway, rewards, electric hazard, lab poster. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, we got 2 on that one. Master of the post-apocalyptic weaponry. I don't know why we got 2 on that one. That was weird. I went through, so I noticed I was going through my my settings for my notifications and stuff because I noticed on Twitch there was a couple of people that subscribed, or on Twitch specifically followed, that didn't pop up in the notifications for me, and so I went in and I'm like, what's going on here? And apparently at some point the URL for my notifications changed, so they just straight up weren't working. So I apologize to anybody who subscribed or hit the follow button on Twitch or anything like that, and I didn't intentionally shout out, because normally I do that, because normally it's supposed to send a notification, but I guess the link just changed without my notoriety, so that was epic. But we got it working again, so we should be good to go. Let's see. Target warning poster, anchor radar, juke jet. Okay, so that's the rewards. Taking a look, see at these. Can I? It said these are optional. Can I not do them? Okay. I guess this one. Oh. Rewoven hard drive. Okay. I got it. Now what? Screen. Okay. These are all question marks again. Can I just drive to any of them now? Huh. Okay, yeah, because I think this one was still a question mark. These ones had, like, numbers and stuff, but now... Oh, the, Oh, wait, what? Okay. Details not scanned. It's the garage. Okay, well, there's a new update, and I guess it changed some things, so I'm gonna see what this is about. Find a way into the wall. Okay, so that's the mid-zone thing. Let's flip this into drive. Oh. Put the rewoven hard drive. I did. Hit the horn. Yeah, I did. I got the hard drive right here. Oh. I got it. Ah, here we go. That's it. Okay. It had to be in my hand, and then I had to connect it to the thing.
Oh, wow. Yes. This will work with Oppie's ARC device. But there seems to be some restrictions about what you can take with you. What you're seeing is the track location and the area surrounding it on a more localized scale than the route planner. This will be dangerous. It'll take a lot of anchor energy, but the ARC device can still get you back through a gateway. We could get a lot of data this way, and from that, more locations when you return. Good luck out there, driver, and be careful. While you're out, I'll keep looking through what we've got, and I'm looking forward to seeing the data you bring back.
Okay. I guess we're gonna do that then. All right. Let's hit the road. Oh god. Okay. Oh yeah, we got floodlights now. I forgot. We did a lot of upgrades to the car, and one of them was like these racks on the side, and now we got floodlights on that side, on the driver's side anyway. We'll be able to get other upgrades later on as we continue the grind. Hello. I'm gonna just say Rogue Ranger. As much as I feel as if I have the capabilities to actually pronounce the first part of your name, I do not possess the confidence to do so. That's where we are. Okay, so we're going there. Okay. Alright, so we'll go here. I guess we're just gonna go through this section real quick, like, because they had the new update, and it had the endless mode, as I mentioned previously. All right, let's see here. So we're there. What? Moving around? What the fuck? Okay, well, there's a junkyard there, so we'll just drive on ahead. This is a simple map. It's literally just a crossroad. We just have to get to that crossroad. Turn the radio. Whoa. What the fuck was that? Is that the dirt that stands up? Whatever it is? Thermometers. Oh, radiation. Hey! Get off that! What? No. What's happening? Bring me back my car! Stupid rabbits. Come here. Oh, wait, no. Which one was it? Ah, yeah, there we go. That'll work. Come here. Sons of bitches. And you. I should have known that you were behind this all along. Nerd. Wrong door. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Good, we're good. Oh, it's the left, right. We don't want to run into that guy because then we'll get all spun around. I'm sorry, car. I'm sorry I let those disgusting little rabbit freaks anywhere near you. Got tourists. Ooh, actually, plasma. Let's turn the car off. Oh, God. What was that? There are a lot of noises happening. I don't much care for none of them. So how we doing, chat? How's the week been? How is the week doing for chat? I can speak with great confidence for all of the Americans in the chat and say, could be going better. You know? Stock market's in a free fall. Gotta love it. There's a bump? There's a bump in the road? There's no bumps in the road. I mean, unless you count that as a bump. But me personally, I don't count a full oil drum as a bump. I count that as a goodly and proper obstruction. More plasma. No, off. There we go. I'm never gonna get where I need to go. I'm just gonna smash in plasma. And probably end up dead. Oh god. Come on. There we go. Oh, got there we go. Oh, that one hurt. That one was a painful one. That was electricity directly into our bloodstreams. Collectively. The collective bloodstream that we all share from mine to you and you to me. We have... yeah, let's use it. Took a pretty big hit on that one. Okay, let's try that again. I mean, not try it again. We're just still cruising down the highway. Highway of life. The road. Bunnies turned off the fucking radio. Nope, 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 nope. Stop it, stop it, stop it. We good? We're good. Okay. Oh god. Guys, I can really feel the burn of the radiation in my lungs. It burns. It burns. Give me that shit. What the? Jumper cables. Hands on. What? The fuck? Okay, I guess we need the car for this one. Do you have any tips for that? Any tips for what? What are you talking about? Oops. There we go. I had it in park. A lot of loose particles in the air. Okay, so what is the deal with you? Okay, carrying jumper cables. Do I have to, like, attach it to the car? Oh. Nope. Okay, so... okay, now what, though? Oh, there it is. That's draining energy from the car, though. Is this just so I can get this? This is different from all the, I mean, again, it is a new update. So is this how we do the stability anchors now? God, it's the bunnies. No! You little rabbit bastards. Come here. No, the left right is moving my car. Oh God. You can drive as far as you want, Toshi, but you'll never escape the Pacific Northwest. I feel as if that's not true. You know? I feel like if you drive far enough east, eventually you'll get out of the Pacific Northwest. I haven't done that. I haven't tested that because that theory is insane. But I feel like that's what would happen. Mr. Turn, you have to go back that way. Maybe like, even if we do drive east and end up away from the Pacific Northwest, maybe the Pacific Northwest was like the friends we made along the way, or was like in our hearts all along. So I don't know, maybe you are on something there. I could be wildly incorrect. You know what? I'm probably just not on the same level that you're on right now, chat. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting electrified. I'm gonna die. Oh, chat, I almost died. I almost died. At least the music out there is dope as fuck. It is. It actually is. That was one of the cool things I saw, actually. The new update. Also, besides like in endless mode, also added. I think it said like an hour and a half of extra music. So like a whole bunch more tunes on the radio. Man, plasma hunting's dangerous. These spark towers are mean. They are mean and nasty. Okay. So, another junkyard there. What's that? An Arda trailer. Wouldn't be a game set in the Pacific Northwest if it didn't have grunge. That is so 110% accurate. That is probably the most accurate thing I have ever heard in my entire life. I got my tablet working again, but it's very slow. That's weird. I can't claim to be an expert on tablets when it comes to computers, but depending on the operating system, whether it's like Windows or Apple, could be. Well, I was gonna say it could be a virus, but at the same time, you'd probably be having other symptoms. If it's just slow, oops, shit, passed it. These junkyards aren't very noticeable. So here. These junkyards. What is happening? There ain't no junkyard here. Unless you're talking about this? Is this the junkyard? And I guess that kind of makes sense with all the wrecked cars here, but like, this is a bad junkyard. This isn't even really a junkyard. This is just a place where people abandon their vehicles. What the fuck? Now that I think about it, did we even find the junkyard at that crossroad? Or were we just dealing with something else and just didn't fucking go into it? Well, I guess we're trying to find this guy next, so... Moving. fucking top of the hill. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Is that it? Nope, that's the tree thing. We're gonna go off-road. Oh, you bitch. Popped up behind us. You think you slick? Don't you run from me. Over there? No. What is it?
Tell me, do you believe? Do you believe?
We're in like the dead center of it. That's weird. That's gotta be. Huh. Just we're gonna just keep on keeping on, because I don't quite understand what's going on here. Because we're in the endless mode thing right now, and I don't really understand if this is like a quirk of the endless mode or if this is like how the new anchor system works. Because the update said that like I kind of changed one or two things, so I don't know if this is a intended update or is like the is just like part of the endless mode thing. But I'm gonna say the latter, and we're just gonna keep on going. The real question is, why did those cars just spontaneously combust on a roadside hill? Well, I suppose because like this isn't, you know, the conventional reality. This is the whole place is like an anomalous zone, so the anomalousness of the area probably just dropped the cars there, and then they just like rotted or something. It sounds like the whales mating in the distance. Real. I'm just like, hey, anybody out there looking to hold hands? We're at Black Roads, remote damp forest. Fantastic. Let's see here. Well, they're still moving. That's weird. Okay, let's go here and then see what happens. Oh yeah, we also got little knickknacks and doodads. As you can see, this was like I can't remember if it was last Saturday or like it might have been last Saturday, but we unlocked, I forget what the station is, but it's like a new workbench kind of thing, and it lets you customize the interior of your car. Well, a couple different parts. You got the wheel, you got the stick shift, you got a little dashboard guy. Got a little window hanger. You can see the antenna there. There's a little recycling bin. We got a couple stickers on the back, which I'll point out when we get out next. But yeah, oh, fuck you. Nope, stop it, stop it. Oh, fuck. Two of our things have the little diamond on them now. Fuck. Does that mean they're fragile? Son of a bitch. We got that anomaly already. Okay, so hold on, make sure that we're not getting. Okay, so where is the thing? Maybe in like endless mode, you don't need the spheres. You don't need the energy things to go from place to place. To go back home, so maybe it's just like, oh, find the energy things, and like you get extra energy or something. That's weird. Does YouTube seriously censor Frick? Does it? Probably in the chat, because the chat's always a little weird. Let me check here. Sorry, hold on one second. It could just be like the built-in censor, or you know, built-in screening stuff. It doesn't show it on my end. Maybe it's in the other one. Toshi, could you give us some of your unsolicited coffee opinions? I don't drink coffee, so I have no opinions on coffee. I suppose that would technically count as an as an unsolicited coffee opinion. I do not care for coffee, therefore I have no opinion of it. Ta-da. Because I sent the same message about the tablet twice, and I got really confused when you didn't notice it. Huh, let's see. I sent the same message twice, but I guess YouTube doesn't like fuck. Weird. Oh wait, no, I see one here. Oh wait, no, that's the very slow thing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's weird, because I actually can't remember if like other chatters have been able to say cuss words. My brain does not remember any longer than 15 seconds ago. As far as I know, I could have been playing this for the last 14 hours. Fucking, can you imagine? Okay. Yeah. I don't drink coffee is probably the most controversial take you could have on coffee. It probably is. Like, not gonna lie. Coffee drinkers are crazy. Grab these guys. Looks good. Okay. We can't get in there. Fucking probes over there. Little alien dick. YouTube is inconsistent with the things it chooses to censor. Sometimes random messages with no swearing at all will get filtered out. Yeah, the auto filter isn't the greatest. It's not too fancy. Got some beans. Got some baked beans. Let's test this. My shitty headache won't go away. Goddamn filters, real. It's never. That's just YouTube inconsistent with what it chooses to censor. Shut up, aliens. You'll never take my blood. Oh my god, did those fall through there and now I can't get them because they're technically on the other side of a mesh? Boo. Boo on you. I got a couple, so that's something. Ooh, refrigerator with a bunch of 9-volt batteries. Isn't that a thing? Isn't that a thing if you put, like, an old wives' tale? Like, you put 9-volt batteries in the fridge and they last a little longer? I thought I remember hearing something like that. I got a headache all day and night now. Well, you definitely make sure you're eating right and drinking water. That's the best way to avoid headaches. And maybe exercise. But I've been slacking on that for a while, so I can't speak too much on that. Charge arc devices with anchors. Okay, so we do need to get arc charges, or arc devices. How, though? They keep fucking moving. Oh, wait, no, that is it. Yeah, that is it. Okay. I should probably turn the car off, but I'm not fucking gonna. BAM! Sick. Okay. here. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Shit. 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 Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. You should go fight those aliens, Toasty. I'm sure that'll work out great for you. The second I get a gun, I'm gonna blow those aliens off the map. Okay, no, there isn't anything up here. I figured there was, but there weren't. There just weren't. I mean, there's this thing, but what are you gonna do? Transmute what? Road flare into scrap metal. Ooh, actually, hold on. See, and you just give me road flares back. You don't fucking work. That doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense at all. It says put in road flare, get back scrap, but then it don't give me scrap. That's bullshit. Stupid thing. You guys were just letting me fucking run around, went in the middle of a fucking radiation storm. God damn it. And my health is fine, so I guess it was fine. I got from hauling 12 kilo packages at work. I don't know how much 21 kilos is, but that definitely sounds heavy. My muscles and back didn't like it. That'll also do it. Coffee helps with my headaches, but causes them when I go too long without coffee, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. Yeah, I don't remember if this is like an actual thing. I just like heard it on the internet once before, but I heard it was this thing where it's like, oh, coffee does like all these great things, like it fucking what is it? It was basically one of those things where it's like, oh, coffee causes cancer, but also like, you know, cures you of cancer, and then like it did all this stuff where it like both benefited but also negated the benefits, or maybe not the benefit, but like it did something bad but then it negated that something bad. So it was one of those things where like coffee's just gonna fuck you up. There's no two ways about it, but you'll feel great about it. The glow, the wonderful glow. Can you not see it, Toshi? I guess I didn't. I guess I was just too used to it. It just passed over me. And I'm just all like, it's a regular day. Hey, yo, what up, Mitts? How's it going? Welcome to the chat. We're back in the car times. That's 46 pounds, Toshi. Yeah, that's kind of heavy. Because you always see those on, like, job applications where it's like, can you lift 50 pounds? And it's like, I don't know, probably. Pretty sure I can. It's been a while since I've had to lift 50 pounds, though, so, you know. I mean, I still most likely can do it. It's just been a while. I'm dying, slowly but surely. Coffee is nature's colon cleanser. That, too. That as well. Going fine. Just finished the BOS quest line in 76. That's an okay. That's a pretty decent quest line. I liked it. I was a little disappointed that they didn't do more with the doctor guy. I forget his name because like that quest line came out like 3 years ago. But like I still kind of liked the direction they went with it. I completely forgot about you. Okay, we'll zip up here, stop there, and then we'll go and grab that. I have absolutely no idea what to do about the anchor signals. Like they're just moving around, and I don't know how I'm supposed to. Oh, because there is a thing. There is like an actual item you can make. That's like an arc signal sensor. So maybe that's what we're supposed to be using here. That makes it. Because in like a previous stream, I saw that we could build one of those things. I'm like, why would we ever need to build one of those? We can always see, like, you know, where the arc devices are. We can always see them. Why would we ever? And now we have a reason to have them. Oh shit. Let go. Yeah. Okay, how we doing? Oh, you fucked up the back there. Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah, get floodlighted, you stupid nerd. You flying piece of crap. Fucker. Never even saw what happened. Okay. So, we're okay. Our back bumper's a little bumped up, but it's manageable. Okay, some shit. Okay, let's go and grab that guy. Grab this tape thing, whatever it is. 46 pounds of advertising material for a sales branch. Ooh. Oh, God. Leave my fucking car alone, you stupid bastard. I'll crowbar you. Yeah, that's right. You better get going. Asshole. Leave my fucking car alone. What's this? Ah, that's oil. No, I don't need gas. It's gasoline, not oil, benzene. Shut up, Chad. I know what I'm doing. That's a lie. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just kind of making shit up as I go. Dr. Blackburn, that was his name. Got bit by a wasp. Ooh. Ew, yeah, those things are nasty too. Fucking my fucking front porch is concrete. Is that you? Is that you beeping? Yeah, that is you beeping. My front porch is concrete. And the other day I got back to the house and noticed that like like if you're standing on the curb, the left side facing the neighbor's house, like there was just like a sheet of concrete just like peeling off of it. It was fucking crazy. It was like a shell, you know? Like you have those fuck, what are they? You know those ice cream where it's like you go to like fucking Dairy Queen, right? And you get the chocolate dip cone, and sometimes the chocolate will like, you know, oh god, break off in like this shell thing, right? That's pretty much what was going on with this just like layer of concrete. And then I fucking went out today to look at it again, and like the whole thing had just fallen right off. And oh shit. Fuck you. Stop trying to pull my car, you ass. Man, he really, really wants my car. It's the third time in like 5 minutes. Okay. Well, that's the storm's starting to come in, so let's just get out of here and we'll whoop. Nope. Ow. Okay, we're good. Not really, but you know, we're stupid aliens. Fuck you. Dodge the can opener. What the fuck was that? Oh, we got zapped by the tower. Good thing we got the anti-electrical panels on this bitch. Take less damage from electricity. Let's go. Oh, that was just the storm. I was like, God. Oh, jeez. Alright, I believe it though. When I worked in an office, I used to have to refill the printer often. And just one stack of paper. Yeah, it's crazy how heavy paper is. It's okay, Toshi. The one constant in life we can all be sure of is that you don't know what you're doing. Thank God. I was worried that somebody would actually, like, somebody was under the assumption that I knew what I was doing. I don't. Oh, God. I was thinking of, what was it? The fucking that new game that everybody's like raving about. Schedule 1. That was it. Where you like do drug dealing stuff. I was watching some other content creators play that, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. It also looks very linear. Like it's just like, I mean, I don't know. It feels like it's one of those like simulation games, you know? It's basically just a more advanced version of like Supermarket Simulator or what's the other one? What was that? It was like a year ago, I think, like Internet Cafe Simulator or something like that. You know, the simulator games where you you partake in the everyday working man's profession, and it's a video game. Except this one is, you know, you're doing drug deals. You start as a small time nobody slinging baggies of weed, and then eventually you start getting into like the harder shit, like dealing meth and crack and shit like that. I don't know how crazy it goes. Oh shit, why is that on? Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna close that. There we go. That's the battery. I don't know how the battery's doing, but it's still cooking, so I think we're all right. Do I need the thing for this? Do I need to plug my car into it? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. So I was watching them play, and I'm like, this looks kind of fun. This looks like something I could get into. I like a good simulation game where, you know, you kind of have to do all of the like smaller things yourself, you know? I mean, that's fucking the game that we're playing, where I have to manually turn the car on and flip it into drive and stuff. And so like I'm like, oh, you know, I might look into that. That seems like it might, and especially since it's like what, $20, something like that. Like that's not too bad. But then I saw a thing that said that they were under investigation for like stealing assets or breaking copyright law or something like that, and I'm like, ooh, that's not so great. Is my car on? Oops. Let's try that. Back up. What is happening here? Do I not have enough to get it? Let me take this. I feel a little dumb. I've been recently running with Lead Belly. I have the legendary Rad. Oh, you don't even need that. Yeah, you don't need Lead Belly if you have the What's Rad perk fully maxed out. Let's hop on in here so we're not taking any more radiation damage. Ooh, those are both an F. Do we just like seriously not have enough electricity to finish this? God, we're running out of gas too. Gotta get the prehistoric pack, that shit. Regale, I think it's exactly. The first thing I hear when I enter the stream, crack, meth, cocaine, and stuff. Never change, Toshi. I never will. I never will. I was talking about that new game that came out, Schedule 21 or Schedule 1. It's like a simulation game where you start off as a I probably shouldn't have turned that on while holding it. How do I drop this? There we go. You play as it's like one of those regular, you know, simulation games like Supermarket Simulator and shit, but you play as a drug dealer. So you start off by selling people weed, and then you slowly like expand, end up selling more stuff. You can hire people to sell for you. You mix crazy shit together and get different like strains and variants, and then apparently you can move on to like the more like the harder stuff, and it's like, whoa, that's crazy. But it looks very it looks like a very fleshed out world. Like some one of the creators I was watching play it said that one guy made it. I don't know about that, but either way, it seems that like, you know, the individual or the team that made it definitely put a lot of thought into like the world itself. And like I can't remember if I saw any loading screens, but like, you know, you actually have to like go from place to place. You have to go from your house to the store to get material, and then, you know, call up like a dealer to get seeds, and then like grow them in like, you know, like use the stuff that you buy to grow the seeds, and then you trim it and put it in baggies and then sell it, and all this like super in-depth like doing everything manual, and then you gotta like call up contacts, sell them, and then meet them at the location and sell them and stuff. It's crazy. Floor it. I'm going as fast as I can. Ah! I didn't get the second arc reactor, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I think we might just have to die on this one. Gonna go there. Let's go there and see what happens. Just ran a stop sign. It's what I do best. What can I say? I deal the best drugs. Alright, everyone. So I don't know how you did it. Because fucking I'm not that smart. But you have you're using like a different style text, and the like right after you said drugs, I can't read what that first letter is, so it looks like Bauer and everyone can get high on it for free. And I'm like, what? Okay. But yeah, I was thinking about getting Schedule 1 and like playing that for a stream. But then like that article popped up that said like they're being investigated for stop it. Shit, there we go. For fucking, what was it? Like they broke copyright or something and stole assets. I mean, maybe not assets, but like power. Oh, okay, power, and everyone can get high on it for free. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, thank God. Almost died. Our car is getting banged up. That I didn't fucking. We need to get the hell out of here, because we are not doing well, and our car is starting to wear and tear. But yeah, the team behind it, or the individual behind it, or something, like they're getting investigated for like blatantly copying another game. I don't remember what the game was. It was some game that was like, you know, like Drug Simulator 1 and 2 or something like that. But like, yeah, that's weird. Especially after the game had like a lot of success. Like the game got huge numbers on Steam. Can you guys stop? One game I haven't played in a while is Jalopy. That one's fun. I can go check it out. BRB. Alright. Sick. Jalopy. That sounds like it would be car related. Oh wait, no, I need that. Oh, is that it? Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to bring my car over here, aren't I? Fuck. Okay, don't take your eyes off the thing. It's gonna disappear. Where the fuck's my car? Health critical. I know. Shut up. I can't run. Or maybe I can. I don't know. Okay, so it's over there. still there. My car's not doing good. I didn't want to go on this run. Why did you make me go on this run, game? Fuck. Now all my shit's all fucking busted up. And I'm stranded here. I don't have the power to fucking undo this. I'm just gonna stand out in the radiation. Give me that. There we go. All right. Yeah, nothing. I don't have the power to do this, car or game, whichever. I'm just gonna go over here and hug one of these tourists and let happen what will. Bam! Bam! There we go. Now we can just fucking go back. Okay. My text is now being run through a black speech of Morgoth to English translator. My apologies, Toshi. No, it's fine. I just couldn't read. Like, there's certain letters in that text font that are just harder for me to read than others.
I'm so glad you're okay. I was starting to get worried. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could have helped you prepare more. I'm glad the car brought you back safely.
Yeah, so am I after you sent me on that fucking suicide run.
To look into the SETI system and the data
Oppie had gathered for it. Before you set out, you picked an expedition from the route planner, right? Those options were from the original data Oppie had for this project. Old stuff, but it still updated the locations when we booted it up. Pick a location, and the SETI system gives you a disk drive. That drive doesn't just have the location data. It also has something Oppie calls threads.
Uh-huh.
I don't quite understand what threads are yet. Unfortunately, Oppie didn't leave detailed comments for someone else snooping through her work. But I did find that ZETI stands for Zone Electromagnetic Thread Imaging, so I suspect it's scanning the threads from the rewoven hard drive.
Ceiling kit. Okay.
I'm delving through the numbers, and the data you collected from the expedition you just went on will be used to update the calculations and rework the hard drive. I believe this is the rewoven aspect of it.
Not that I'm eavesdropping or anything, but I did hear something about collected data. Conditions out in my neck of the woods are pretty dicey.
Fuck is Ida?
I'm sorry, this is an encrypted frequency. How did you...
Oh, don't worry. I'm just an entrepreneur here to sniff out a good opportunity.
Oh, wait, I know her. She, like, runs...
Specifications and informations about the nonsense you come across while you're
She
out.
runs, like, in expedition stores where you can, like, buy and sell shit.
Order parts or tools. That's only a long-distance offer. You send me the info I want, and I'll send your goodies through the pneumatubes.
This is classified, private. Who are you?
Goodness, touchy. I'll keep this to myself, I promise.
What's going on with this? I don't know why I can't repair that
That's
side.
all I've got time for right now. The instability keeps me on the move. I'll rarely be close enough to even listen, let alone chime in. But hey, help a fellow scientist out. Don't keep all that data to yourself. Good luck.
Oh, God.
Hey, how did you get... Well, why would we even trust your promise?
Put on those ones yet.
And she's gone. Unbelievable.
Oh my God, shut up. I don't care.
Well, my concerns about her disregard for privacy aside, she has a point and makes a good offer. But these expeditions are dangerous, and if all she wants is the data, she'll have to figure out what to do with it on her own. But none of this is worth more than your safety.
God.
I do have a lot of
Friendly
questions,
dumpster.
though. I need to get back to it, and I'm
There
sure
we go.
you're
Okay.
busy.
Thank you, friendly dumpster.
Stay safe out there, driver.
Okay, God. Fucking yapping. Jeez. Alright, let me get check here. I go check it out, BRB. Movie games, essays, drug dealer 1 and 2. Okay, so yeah, that was it. Got the insider page pulled up. Sick. By the way, Toshi, I'm running for president in 2028. Can I count on your vote? I promise to make Switch games affordable again. Yeah, fucking, that was another thing. Fucking, I almost, like, I every single time, there we go. Every single time I come back into, I get back in for the streaming weekend, I always think, like, okay, fucking sick. a bunch of stuff happened. A bunch of stuff happened this week. I'll have shit to talk about with chat, and then the second I go live, it just gone, just like it never existed in my brain. So fucking to coincide with the stock market crashing, we had the Nintendo Direct on was it Wednesday? It was either Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember. We had the Nintendo Direct, and they showed off like, oh, here's the release date for the Switch 2, and then here's like a new Mario game, a new Donkey Kong game, and then they teased a bunch of other games. They showcased Silk Song, which like fucking all like, oh god, excuse me, like. Silk Song specifically, a lot of people have been waiting on for a very long time, and now it's finally coming. So they're excited for that. But so like they dropped all these games and shit, and then what was it? It was a new Donkey Kong game, and then a new Mario Kart game, and both of them actually look kind of crazy because the Donkey Kong game looks like it has like fully destructible environments. Like it showed him like smashing apart, different parts of the world and like, like slamming down into the ground and like actually going down into the earth and then being able to like run through the dirt and like dig around and shit. I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking crazy. And then I didn't see the Mario Kart one, but I saw like a lot of information after it came out. Where they were like talking about it and stuff. There was like up to like 24 separate racers can be on one track at the same time, and then like you can actually go off track and then explore like just the world itself, and you can like drive to other tracks, and like that's crazy. That's fucking funny. Like I mean, again, admittedly, I haven't seen a whole lot about the Mario Kart one, and it doesn't seem like it's anything, extraordinary, like Nintendo's not out here fucking like inventing new technology and shit like that, but like that's cool, like for a racing game, a fun family friendly racing game, being able to drive off the track and then drive around and look at other tracks and explore the world and stuff, like that's kind of fun, that's kind of neat, but then fucking both the Donkey Kong game and the Mario game are like, it was $80 for a digital copy, and then $90 for a physical copy. That's fucking crazy. That's outrageous. That's insane. Like, if there's a company that can actually like, if there's any publisher that can actually justify a $90 physical copy of their game, it's two companies. It's Nintendo and Rockstar. Like probably going as far back as like GTA 4, maybe Bully 2. I don't know. I didn't play Bully 2. That was kind of before my time. But like, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, like those three specifically, outstanding games. GTA 4 was also a fucking amazing game, but like for like a $90 price tag, like you're thinking something like huge, something like that defines a generation, like GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably Red Dead. Red Dead. I was about to say Red Dead Redemption 6. I was gonna say fuck, what was it? GTA 6. GTA 6 I could definitely see being that expensive for like the longevity of just the individual game, and also the level of like polish and stuff inside of that game. Nintendo always puts like an incredible amount of polish into their game, except for whatever reason Pokemon. But I had somebody point out to me the other day that like Pokemon is technically owned by Game Freak, and Game Freak is owned by Nintendo, so it's one of those, you know, by proxy things, which, like, yeah, but, you know, fuck, it'd be nice if they put, like, half the amount of money that they put into making, like, The Legend of Zelda look that fucking good into literally the biggest IP on the planet. Like, Pokemon is just, like, a money printer now, and it's crazy that at least as it seems, it doesn't get any, you know, anywhere as much love and attention, which, you know, I could be wrong. Fucking, I don't know. I've gotten called out on before on having, you know, takes that seem to be too focused on bashing the industry, which, like, sometimes, like, that's definitely warranted. Other times, you know, it's not fair, and, like, you know, I get that. That makes sense, but, like, I don't know. Some things are just kind of silly. Your car can time travel, but still runs on a combustion engine. Gotta get the Ford nuclear fusion. Damn straight. Hell yeah, brother. Also, it can't technically time travel. It's just sentient. So, checkmate, liberal. You hearing much about the Minecraft movie? I'm hearing it's got bad reviews, but making a good amount of the box office. All right, so I'm gonna pin that because that was technically said a little bit ago. I'm gonna get caught up on chat, and then I want to return back to that because, see, that's another thing. I need to start, like, writing stuff down that happens in the week because I always fucking forget. Completely forgot about the fucking Minecraft movie too. A lot of YouTubers I watch are talking about it, surprisingly. Can't wait for the OST for Chapter 3 and 4 of Deltarune. Deltarune, let's go. I think the more important issue, we gotta put down a mortgage payment to get the special edition Mighty Keeve. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Again, there are two companies that could, like, get close to making an argument for a $90 game, and it would be Rockstar and Nintendo. Nintendo, you kind of get into the nitty gritty and stuff, but, like, it's still an outrageous price. It's still an insane price, especially when you take into account you take into account services like Game Pass and, like, PlayStation Plus, where they're, like, Game Pass is, oh god, I mean, you know, both like give people free games and shit. Game Pass is that, like, subscription service. No, lean into it, exactly. Charge more. I believe they're doing $10 to upgrade your game to the next console, which is insane. So, $10 to upgrade your game to the next console, like taking a game that you have on the Switch 1 and then charging you $10 to upgrade it to the Switch 2. That doesn't sound quite right, especially when, like, backwards compatibility has sort of been, like, the standard. And I'm pretty sure I saw, I can't remember what it was. Oh no, you know what? It was the Pokemon Legends game that's coming out, ZA. They were saying that is backwards compatible. It's compatible for both the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. That's what I was thinking. Never mind. Not as insane as Fallout 4 VR full price. What was the full price for the VR? I can't fucking wait for that for Arceus. You mean the new Legends one? Yeah, that's ZA. That looks really cool. That's another thing. I forgot to talk about it last week. They did I think they did a showcase on that one last week. And they one of the cool things that was in that is because with Legends, they made it so that it's still, like, turn-based battle, but you could, like, free move around the battlefield, which was pretty cool. But now in Legends, they've taken it to its next logical conclusion and made it so that you can, or that, you know, it's no longer turn-based. It's now, like, RTS, where, like, you'll actively attack and the other person will actively attack. But they've also changed it up to where you have to, like, move. I can't remember if it was, like, moving yourself or moving your Pokemon specifically, but you now like manually dodge the other Pokemon's attacks, and that's crazy. That's funny. All of my skill is about to be tested. All of my 30 years of Pokemon experience is about to be unequivocally challenged in the most rude way possible. When are we gonna get a Porkman spinoff about dueling grillers trying to out barbecue each other? I don't know what half of what you just said means, but like dueling grill masters sounds funny. Fallout 4 VR was the exact same price as Fallout 4. Ooh, no discount if you owned it already. Ooh, that VR better look fucking spectacular. It should have been a sort of DLC for Fallout 4 instead of a separate game. I don't agree with that because VR games usually are very unique in a sense. I don't have a VR headset, so I haven't played a whole lot of VR games myself. But I know that because the only game that I can think of that got like a full proper VR compatibility update was No Man's Sky, if I remember correctly. I know that Hitman has a VR mode that's coming out. I don't know if it's going to be something you have to pay for though. But yeah, being like full price, that's crazy. That's insane. So you guys asked about the Minecraft movie earlier. I didn't go to see it because I wasn't really that interested. You know, I like Minecraft and everything like that. The movie didn't grab me. I think collectively, I think the internet definitely, like when the trailer dropped, was all like, ooh, those graphics are a choice. I think everybody's kind of like gone like lukewarm to him, you know, like it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look awful. It's definitely a choice. So I didn't go to see it, but my brother went to go see it. And he said it was okay. He said, you know, it was serviceable. It wasn't great, but like it wasn't awful at the same time. It seems like it's one of those movies that's what is it? Like more so like good bad. That's weird. I don't know why that didn't play a sound. A pixelated hippo chomps on a 1-up. Oh, is that what happens? Is that something that happens in the movie? That's a 1-up specifically. That's kind of funny. And a hippo too. There's no hippos in Minecraft. Is that like a new mob? Are they teasing a new animal? Is the next animal coming to Minecraft gonna be a hippo? That'd be funny. And I also saw what is it? I also saw like an end credits thing, and they like teased Alex, and I guess I suppose maybe they're gonna, because it made like $50 million. Like, you know, so like it's financially it's doing well. It's just not being perceived as like, you know, the greatest thing ever. But like it's successful. It's a successful movie, and people seem to be enjoying it. You know, maybe not to the same degree that they enjoyed, like, you know, Detective Pikachu or the what is it? The Sonic movies. But like it like, you know, it seems like, you know, it's a fun time. One of those, like, you know, it's not the greatest movies, but like, it's good for a laugh, you know. That company is the perfect one to do a 007 game. Yeah, I saw that they were making that too. Yeah, oh yeah, that was being made by IO Interactive. Yeah, they're working. I mean, like, Agent 47 is basically 007 anyway, so it's like, sure, why not? Just he's 007, but with more, you know, camouflage experience. It owned up to its awfulness. Awfulness didn't take itself seriously at all. Yeah. Plus, Jack Black is always fun. Exactly. And it's interesting because it's also very like aware of the fan base. like, I wasn't 100% surprised to see that it was in there. But they did do a Technoblade reference, and it felt very respectable, very respectful, and I like that. It was cool to see, because there's the easy things, like diamond sword, chicken jockey, fucking like all the meme stuff. But then when you get into like the actual like community level with like a Technoblade reference, that's cool. That shows that they did their homework. They did their homework, and they're being faithful specifically to the fan base, which like that's good. A little nod. Sonic movies mint money, so much money. It's wild how much money Sonic makes. Yeah, like it's funny too, especially as something that was like originally like, because when that first trailer came out with Ugly Sonic, everybody was like, oh, we're so fried. Like, fucking Detective Pikachu was ushering in a new era of fucking, what is it? Like good Pokemon, or like good video game movies. And then Ugly Sonic came in and is like, well, that's it. So there's another dual thing. I think that's just on my settings. Thank you for joining. Becoming a member. Frisky Pajamas, huge, great. Gooby Dab, let's go. It's all. It's funny because I think for whatever, I think it's actually specifically on YouTube. But for Restream, the YouTube emotes for whatever reason don't actually show up as emotes. They show up specifically as the text prompt, with like the full name, the underscores, and the semicolons on both sides. But they still show up as what is it? They still show up as emotes on YouTube, but then I think on Twitch they don't show up as emotes. But on Twitch, emotes that get used there do show up on Restream. I don't know. It's one of those funny back end things. So it's goofy. I believe Charlie mentioned that reference. We're very surface level. Maybe someone else said that though. I mean, again, it's one of the references to the game itself were definitely just like. I mean, again, I didn't see the movie myself, but from what I've seen of what was referenced, it seemed like one of those things was like, all right, we're gonna check off like the basic things that are the most popular that a lot of people like talk about, like the trendy stuff. But then I don't know. To me, the Technoblade reference was nice. That was very good. That was a good nod to the fan base, I think. Waving hand, let's go. But yeah, so again, I didn't see it. I'm probably not going to see it because like I like Jack Black. I think he's funny. I don't know. I'm just not all that interested in a Minecraft movie. But it is continuing the series, or not the series, the trend of video game movies being well received, whether that's specifically by audience, specific fan members, financially, definitely financially in this case, but yeah, it's good, bad is the general consensus that I'm seeing. Did I get that back panel? Sorry, let me check this real quick. There we go. That's probably. Oh, I forgot to flip you. But yeah, so good, but like one of those, don't again. Somebody said it like they didn't take themselves seriously. They knew what they were. They were just here to have a good time, and that's respectable. That's respectable in my opinion. Because if you oh shit, the lights are on. Oh god, the radio's blasting too. Shut up. if you go into something and you're at least trying to have a good time with it, that's still a win. Okay. Open door, radio turns on. Hold on, let me check something here. I think we got a quirk happening. We got something goofy going on with the car. Oh no, it just turns on its own. Okay, so let's see. Car. Whoops, wrong one. Close. Whoops, shit. There we go. Car. No, it's probably not that one. Steering wheel. Wipers. Okay, radio switches on. What would this be? Activates? I don't think this is it, but let's see what happens. My local radio station did an explainer on Minecraft for parents going to see it with their kids, and it was absolutely hilarious. Oh yeah? What was the what was hilarious about it? Walk us through the process. Okay, so switch is on. Oh, now that's going through a thing. Found some Starburst drink mixes at the store. Cherry is pretty good. See, Starburst is an interesting candy because it's very much specifically flavor driven. Like, the flavor of Starburst is the thing that people enjoy about Starburst. And I mean, I guess technically that's true about any candy, but Starburst specifically seems to be more flavor focused than a lot of other candies. So it's one of those things where it's like when you see it like mixed into other things, because you usually see like somebody's doing like, oh, it's a baking thing, and we're mixing in Reese's Pieces or like M&Ms or whatever into like, a cake or a pie or whatever. And it's one of those things like, okay, that's a choice. It feels kind of, sugar overload, but like that's cool. But then just mix in like, Starburst flavoring into like, like as one of those like Mio energy shots into like water. Like, okay, that definitely makes sense. They have blue raspberry mix, which is weird because they don't normally have that flavor in the can. Yeah, that is weird. Interesting. Maybe they're gonna start, because what is it? There's like different flavor combinations, right? There's like a tropical. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Skittles. Yeah, Skittles usually has like a tropical mix and then like one or two others. But yeah, blue raspberry, that's new. They had some kids, I think. Oh, and I think a young woman explained mobs and such. They had actual Minecraft sounds playing in it too. Well, that's something. I can respect that. It's better than fucking, because a lot of times fucking parents just don't pay attention to what they're putting in front of their children's eyeballs. They'll just fucking like give them YouTube, and then they wonder why they have like fucking emotional problems and are fucking hyperactive all the time because they just fucking flip on Logan Paul or Coco Melon and melt their brains away. So I think it's good that legacy media like radio is taking the time to put out some, because obviously Minecraft is being marketed as a children's game, and just like Pokemon, it very much is a children's game. But I think that that's cool. I like that the radio station in question did a segment on Minecraft, both as probably like, an advertisement thing, but then also as like, hey, parents, check this out. There's this game. It's called Minecraft. It's getting a movie. Let's talk about some of the stuff that's in the world and stuff, because it's pretty cool, actually. I can't fucking figure out what the hell this thing is. So ability, an ability is activated. Ooh, no, that's talking about the ability itself. What if I do this? I'm just gonna spend a little bit to investigate. Shifter? I haven't noticed the shifter. Car switches on. No, because it's not on. Is it? The car's not on. Oh, now it's switching off. Huh. Maybe it's the door? Huh. That's weird. Steering wheel. That's weird. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what that would be. There's regular tropical mix and various combo bags, 2 flavors combined into one. The host very much did not get it, and went basically, so now you know, with the mobs and end bosses. Anyway, let's play some music. That's funny. I mean, you know, there's only so much that that people like that are gonna, you know, I don't want to say normies, but you know, the people that don't normally engage with like those kinds of games and stuff. So it's like, you know, they're only gonna get so much, and like that's fine. Mechanics kit. But that's still funny. Mechanics kit. Okay, here we go. Let's fix up this tire, and then let's get back out on the road. Let's have a somewhat successful run, because that endless run, I didn't much care for that. We're definitely not there yet. And then what do you need? You need ceiling stuff. Oh yeah, these are the stickers that are on the back. There's a out to vacation one, and then a rainbow triangle, which I think is fun. Okay, ceiling kit. Do we have that? No. We need to make it. Ceiling kit. Oh, this might actually be enormous energy that anchors. The enormous energy that anchors generate gives off an unmistakable, unique signature that could easily be detected with the right equipment. And this is that equipment. Okay, so this is the item that we probably should have had before we went out. Then we could have gotten the anchors a little bit easier. We're gonna avoid that for now, because I don't want to go back out on one of those things yet. We'll see what happens a little later, maybe. Oops. Shit. Oh, there it is. More. Get it with the goo. There we go. You got another one? Ceiling kit. Is this ceiling kit? Yeah, it is. Okay. Duh. Sick. Okay. Just remember that Ben Shapiro did a segment where he played Minecraft. It was awful because clearly he was doing it because he was told to, and was also being backseated by his editor. Dude's editor made a potentially awkward but mid-segment into an annoying hand-holding bit with no surprises. Wow. Like fucking somebody in my Discord server posted a it's so weird. Ben Shapiro is such a weird dude. Specifically with his content stuff, because like on the one hand he's got his whole, you know, his whole political commentary and stuff, which is like, okay, sure, fine, whatever. Me personally, I don't agree with most of his takes. He was on what was it? He He was on Jubilee once, which is that that YouTube channel where you see like, you know, oh, fucking 25 Christians versus 1 atheist and shit like that. And I liked his segment specifically because, not that I agreed with many of his takes, if any. I don't know. I watched it a while ago. I can't remember all of what he talked about, but I liked his video more so, specifically because I could see the logic behind how he got from, you know, point A to point B, how he came to the conclusions that he comes to. I think the conclusions that he came to with those conversations is dumb as shit, but I can see how he got there. And so it's weird because I've had people posting in my Discord server. He like, besides his political commentary videos on his same specific channel, he also does like movie reviews. I remember one specifically where it wasn't a movie review specifically, but he was responding to a video that another alt-right comment political commentator made, Matt Walsh. He made like a video of like top 10 worst movies of all times, or no, sorry, it was top 10 overrated movies of all times. And it was one of those things where it's like, I'm not saying these movies are bad, I'm just saying that, like, you know, they don't really deserve all the, you know, like praise and attention that they got. I don't remember all 5 of them, but one of them was like it was like kind of an unfair generalization. It was like any Disney movie or like any Marvel movie, I can't remember. Which was like, well, that's not really a movie. You're just taking a jab at Disney at that point. But one of them was what was it? I think it was actually number 5. It was The Dark Knight, or not The Dark Knight Rises. Was it The Dark Knight? It was whichever one was the one with the Joker in it. Heath Ledger, or not Heath Ledger's Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker. It was the one with him. I can never remember. Was fuck, what was it? Dark Knight. I can't remember. Anyway, he said it was that one, and it was weird because his methodology for that one was like, if the Joker wasn't in it, it would just be like another C-tier Batman movie or something. And it's all like, yeah, no fun. Wow, what a hot take, Matt. You're saying that if the Joker wasn't in a Batman movie about the Joker, it wouldn't be good. That's your take? Wow, okay. And Ben had pretty much the exact same reaction. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? And then what was the other one? I think that was his number 5. His number 1 was like the most overrated movie in cinema history, was the original fucking Star Wars. The fucking, you know, the fucking New Hope, or not New Hope. Was it Return of the Jedi? Is that the first one? Like the number 6? Or am I'm so bad at remembering names. I just remember like fucking brands at this point. My brain is fried. But it was so funny because the fucking I can't remember, because sometimes Ben's very contrarian, but in sort of like a smarty pants kind of way. But even he was like, hey, okay, look, listen, I don't like Hollywood. I think that they're a whole fucking, you know, cabal of like fucking weirdos and shit. But like, to say that fucking Star Wars, the original Star Wars, is overrated when that movie, like, according to him anyway, in Ben's words, was like the movie that saved Hollywood, like brought Hollywood back from the brink of destruction. Like that, like, I don't know. It was just so weird being on the same side as Ben Shapiro against Matt Walsh, as far as movie reviews go, because like I've talked about this before. I'm a film student. So like, you know, I went, that was what the first thing I went to college for. So like, you know, I don't have the best taste in movies, and I don't always have like, you know, the keenest eye for quality and stuff like that. But there are some things that are just like basic common knowledge, and one of those things is Star Wars is based. God damn it. I can understand if Ben walked away thinking Minecraft was dumb because he was being told step by step what to do the whole way. Oh yeah, I could see that. He had an Elon Musk moment where he was just being told what to do. Oh yeah, fuck, that was another thing. Fucking, like, apparently footage got leaked of Elon Musk gaming and shit like that. And it's like fucking the most like clearly staged shit in the world. He's got like a big fucking, you know, like curved TV in front of him that's got like Diablo or some shit on it. And he's got like a super loud, clacky, fucking cheap office keyboard, and it's just like clacking like crazy. And I'm watching it and it's like in a fucking like pitch black room. He's got a gaming headset on for some reason. I mean, like, you know, okay, maybe he's using it to play the game and shit like that, but like, I don't know, you don't for like Diablo, you don't really need a fucking gaming headset. Like, it's not that deep. It's not like you're trying to fucking run teams or anything. And it was just so cringe because it was very clear that like none of, like, he was doing a whole bunch of like clicky clacky on the keyboard and like mouse clicks and stuff like that. I would hazard to guess that maybe like 2% of it was actually related to anything that was going on screen. It was fucking wild. I don't know why this dude is trying so hard to convince the internet that he's a pro gamer. Like, it's not that cool. It's not that deep. As somebody who technically has like, you know, a little fucking side hustle playing video games on the internet for like pennies a day, I gotta tell you, it's not that deep, bro. It's really not. Like, it's fucking chill. Go and fucking retire. Live your life. Try to get in contact with your fucking kid and tell her you're sorry for being an asshole. Fuck. Said radio station also recently included a social media trending section in the, you missed a number there, in the o'clock news section. And it's something very dumb. They'd mock it to hell and back. That's funny. That's funny. Top 5 best/worst of Marvel was interesting. Agreeable, best like Iron Man. Can't beat Iron Man. Fuck. GOT1. That was GOTG. I don't know what that one is. And Ant-Man. Ant-Man was okay. But one worse being Civil War because they flipped Cap and Tony's characters and made no sense. What? They flipped Cap and Tony's whatever. Whatever. Oh, they made his personalities like, shut up, Ben. If he's not a sci-fi guy, then I can at least understand why he'd think it was overrated. Tons of people do praise it all the time. I mean, like, Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, I couldn't put that together. I don't know why. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good. I liked it. The first one. What was the one with Ego, the Living Planet? I didn't watch that one. And wow, actually, fuck, I guess I didn't watch the third one. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm apparently not as big of a Guardians fan as I thought I was because I only watched the first one. Wow. I just realized that about myself. That sucks. Oh well. What am I doing? What am I building? So I got this, and I want to put this on because now I got the headlights. Steel, insulated, crude. Oh, the back. That's probably the back panel. Okay. Let's do the door. I think I can do the door. Yes, insulated door. Okay. Let's take this off. Take this. Right there. There we go. That looks a little better. What else can we build? What else can we build? Probably not a whole lot. Yeah, we can't build any more insulated things. But it looks like the only other insulated parts we have is the crude panel in the back. That's good. We got a steel door. So 2 more crude things, and then we'll be all set and ready to go. Let's see. Okay. Got power. Oh, that's the health, right? Duh. Okay, I think we should be good. Electrician's kit. Carefully connect the single-use device to any failing automobile. Battery and stand clear. Okay, we don't have any copper wire for that. I feel so. Again, I don't know if the arc jets or not arc jet. If the this is change detected. Okay, I don't want that. I want this. So I don't know if the interesting. I don't know if the arc sphere things, if those now require, like across the board, require your car's battery in order to unlock it. If they do, that might be a smidge of a problem. But let's see what happens. Let's start with, okay, so I feel like we should start with these smaller ones. Let's start with you. Angry abductors. Oh, the abductors move faster. Okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. Let's head on out. Ooh, 1 second. I gotta grab something off the front porch. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Well, I guess I gotta move that back down since we're heading out. Oops. Turn the car on. Flipping into manual. Turn the lights on. I guess not manual. Okay. Regarding the Elon gaming drama, I just ignore the game specifics and skip right ahead to why you lying, making a scene about being a gamer, which equals trying to be relatable for political points. Him trying to keep an image of being a gamer is solely to try to be hip for the younger audience, potential voters. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I don't know. That would have to be like, I guess, a long-term thing. Or maybe not so much for like voters, right? But more to just be like, you know, seem like a cool fucking gamer tech bro or whatever. Because I can't remember what it was. But there was a what was it? I think it was some kind of, it was either an interview or like something to do with Twitter, like not long after he took over or something like that. But it was like he he was like in some kind of like in an interview or a meeting or something where he was like actively playing Diablo 4 for some reason, as if it seems like what he's trying to do is he's trying to come off as like, oh, I'm like a super successful genius, and I play video games because it's like, challenging for my genius intellect and all that. He seems like he's trying to be one of those kind of individuals, where he's like, oh, fucking, like, I just have a incredibly analytic mind, so I always have to, like, do puzzles or like play games to, like, fucking like work that shit out or something like that. And it's always so fucking cringy because he's not good at games, especially when he does the thing that he did with Tesla and just fucking pays other people to do it, and then he takes all the credit like he did with that Path of Exiles thing. His daughter, the one that he says was fucking, his daughter that, he disowned and shit for being trans, said that he did when she and her twin were younger, they play Overwatch a lot, and their dad rather, Elon Musk, he would like fucking beg them to play Overwatch with him, play like ranked Overwatch specifically, and this is more so like her theory, specifically so that he could, or they could carry him, and because I'm not an Overwatch player. I don't fucking know the game, never played it myself, but she said that he was a bronze Torbjorn main, and apparently that's like a super big dig. Like it's apparently not cool to be a Torbjorn main, or like it says something about you specifically. So like, I don't know. I could just pick up the general vibe from her interview. That like that wasn't it, bro. That wasn't it, bro. Elon Musk didn't do it. But like, yeah, that as far as like him trying to be like a gamer and stuff, like that's just my opinion. I think that he's just trying to like put on that persona. Ah, you got the bunny, you stupid bitch. You grabbed the rabbit. Get away from my fucking car. Grab the rabbit again. Do it. Grab the rabbit. Fuck you. The Osmongold editor's mishap? What the fuck did Osmongold do now? Or I guess in this case, what did his editors do? Because, like, if there's anybody that I'll fucking willingly take shots at, it's fucking Grums and Osmongold. Osmongold's a little less, because, I don't know. He fucking... A lot of his shit is, like, really bad takes and shit like that. But, like, he said that whole thing about Palestine where he, like, basically said that they were, like, not sentient human beings or something like that, and then did, like, an apology video and seemed somewhat sincere about it. I feel like he might have just fucking, rebounded 12 hours later or something like that, but at least he seems capable of apologizing. Grums just fucking is always just one grift after the other. You fucking... There's so, like, South of Midnight is a game that's coming out. It's a smaller game. It's being sold for like $40. I can't do this. Too much radiation. But it's a smaller title from a smaller studio, and it has a very like. Fuck. I was trying to steer out of that. It has a very kind of like Devil May Cry kind of feel to its gameplay. It's like a little bit hack and slash, but it's not like super big hack and slash. But it looks cool. The art style looks neat. It's got a whole well, that's not what I wanted to do entirely. It's got a whole stop motion animation thing, which I think is kind of cool and unique for video games. But then it's, well, mostly that. It's about a black girl that lives in the South. It kind of feels like it's supposed to be like partially reminiscent of Hurricane Katrina and stuff. But it's like, her house gets swept away, and then she goes on like a magical adventure through the bayou and shit like that. And there's all kinds of like southern gothic fantasy creatures and stuff like that, and it looks really cool. The game's not out yet. The game's dropping on like I think the 8th. And Grums is already out here trying to be all like, oh man, look at the fucking the pre-orders for fucking what is it? For South of Midnight. Oh, they're not real good. There's like a fucking like 200, 300 max at one point. Oh man, that's like, is this the effect of Sweet Baby Ink? Oh fucking, I don't know. What do you guys think? Very clearly all like, it's so stupid because he's using like an arbitrary number to basically be like, oh look how bad this game is being received when it's not even out yet. And it's a game that I think first and foremost was being made for the Xbox and is just like coming to Steam because, you know, fucking multi-platform release and shit like that. But like it's an Xbox game that just happens to be being ported to Steam, so it's like, I don't know. I'm just sick of these people because they use such fucking they cherry pick the most like inconsequential data points and try to use those singular data points as evidence that fucking, I guess, like, you know, oh, woke games are bad or whatever the fuck, like whatever that dumb shit means. And it's always just so transparent and stupid, and I hate it. Anyway, what did Osmond Gold's editor do? Diablo, that's not impressive. He wants to impress people. He's got to be good at games like Frostpunk and City Skylines. Yeah, exactly. If you want to show you're such a fucking genius, fucking like get real good at like real hard fucking city builder games. Quit playing like the fucking what is it? I don't want to say like, you know, low tier stuff, because like, you know, super hard fucking Diablo's still fucking hard. But like, you know, the real grind is in the city builders. Like, you wanna show that you got skills, fucking play a man's game. Play Frostpunk 2 on the hardest difficulty. Okay, thank God. I don't need the car to unlock the stabilizing anchors. Thank God. I would have gone insane. Osmond Gold editor thing was funny. Elon mistakenly thought by editors Osmond and people. Oh yeah, fuck it, I remember that. Yeah. Fuck it. That was a couple weeks ago actually. I think like maybe a couple months ago at this point. I can't remember what it was. It was over some game or something. I can't remember. Fucking, I think Osmond Gold said something about Elon Musk in a stream, and then he's basically like, he didn't like walk it back or anything, but he was basically all like, okay, so, you know, that was something my editor just kind of put in there. I feel like more so that was like, you know, like if you're having an issue with this specific segment, like that was an editor thing, not me. And then yeah, Elon Musk for whatever reason read that as Osmond Gold being beholden to an editor, which in my mind Elon Musk probably read. Oh my God, can you guys not? Oh God, woo! That was fun. Elon Musk probably read closer to like, you know, fucking what would it be? Like manager, you know? And so he was all like, oh, fucking, who are these special interests that Osmond Gold is beheld to? And it's like, dude, he's not beholden to anyone. His editor works for him. He's the one that cuts up the videos and shit. It's so stupid. And like that specifically is super fucking embarrassing. Because if Elon Musk is trying to come off as like, oh, you know, I'm this like really cool, you know, hip with it, fucking gamer billionaire kind of guy, then like he should, maybe not he should be aware of like, you know, a lot of other, ooh, hello. Okay, you just kind of popped up. I'll be taking you. He should be aware of like other gamers on the internet and should be aware that a lot of them have editors that, you know, do the editing for them while they, you know, like live stream or do other stuff. You know, if like I've had editors, and it's like, what? It's like, what the fuck? It's not that difficult of a concept to grasp. Like, it's so embarrassing that he's trying to be like this like fucking hip with it dude, and he doesn't know like some of the most basic shit. Nah, you took the bunny. Now my car's in a bit of a predicament. Oh wait, no, I can get out of here. I think it was either AC Shadows or Kingdom Come Deliverance that got me to finally stop chiming into discussions about stuff I don't actually care about, and I've never felt better. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Fucking, like, the second you just, like, ignore the shit that you don't like, your life gets a million times better. Like, I kind of have to, like, every once in a while, because I'm a content creator and stuff, every once in a while I gotta, like, you know, dive into the muck and just kind of, like, slosh around and see what's going on to fucking, like, talk about shit. That's how I knew about fucking Grums and the whole Sweet Baby Ink thing. Cause, like, it seemed, I mean, admittedly, I didn't spend, like, a long time on his feed or anything, because it's fucking it's not that you know, this person is, you know, not Grum specifically, but, like, you know, the imaginary, like, X individual that is just like one of those people on the internet that pisses you off. It's not that this person is racist or that they're, you know, homophobic or transphobic or fucking whatever kind of phobic or hateful or anything like that. It's always, for me anyway, it's always just the fact that their arguments are so bad faith, cherry picking, fucking, like, low IQ shit, and it pisses me off so much because it's like these people get these, like, big following, and the creators themselves never encourage fucking, you know, higher level cognizant thought. It's always just fucking baseline, like, oh, this is bad because of gay people, or this is bad because it's this company, this or that. They never take the chance, they never take the time to, like, you know, delve into the nuances or, like, context or anything, which, I mean, to be fair, the algorithm doesn't really do well with that kind of shit. So, like, you know, the baser instinct shit always gets more attention. But it's just so fucking annoying because you look at these people, and if you think about things for like 5 seconds and apply some, like, critical thinking, it's like, well, fuck, I guess maybe that the thing that this person is talking about is kind of, you know, fluffed up and bullshit. Like, one of the things that I saw, whoop, there we go. It was not long after AC Shadows dropped, right? It was from Grums, just to bury the lead here. Okay, so yes, shit. Gotta turn around. Hello? Oh, car's not on. That's why. It was a little bit after Assassin's Creed Shadows drops, right? And it was it was like not long after that. What was it? I was just talking about it earlier. Schedule 1 had just come out, and it was getting really good numbers. It had a lot of people playing it on Steam. It had an overwhelmingly positive rating. Just, like, in general, it was just being, like, and still is being touted as a very good game, very, very fun, very high quality. That was before the concerns about possible copyright infringement and stuff came out, but that's another conversation. Grums posted a thing where he's basically like, oh man, fucking a quadruple A game or whatever from Ubisoft is getting absolutely dog walked by this like random independent game then on Steam. I can't remember the exact numbers on or anything, but it had a significant number of downloads on or maybe not download, but player count. It had a much higher player count than
That was quite the ride.
close that.
Enjoy yourself out there?
Yeah, sure did. Thanks, Oppie. It had a much higher like max player count or whatever than AC Shadows, which is like, okay, cool. It's an indie game. People are usually a little bit more fond of indie games, especially on Steam. It's a lower price tag and stuff, so you know, paying less for a game is usually preferable. But like it was so weird to me because they're like, oh fucking, he's getting dominated on Steam, man. Ubisoft should be embarrassed. When it's like, okay, so like I can't even remember what the max was. Let me check real quick because I wanna be talking with like accurate numbers. Oh, let me pop back up here. Schedule 1. It was $20. It's even less than I was thinking. Okay, so dropped on March 24th. That was I need to do this. Schedule 1 Steam DB. Okay. Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Oops, no, not that. Charts, here is it. Okay, so max peak 441,166. So doing very, very well numbers wise as far as all-time peak. But then God, excuse me. But then the thing to keep in mind, which is, of course, the things that Grums didn't talk about because he doesn't care about the actual facts and numbers and shit. He just cares about, you know, fucking being the whole fucking anti-woke thing and being fucking anti-corporate and shit like that. Actually, fuck, I shouldn't even say that. He's not anti-corporate. He just fucking is an asshole and fucking low-key, high-key racist and homophobic and shit. But the thing that he doesn't take into account, and either doesn't or just chose not to include in his whole conversation, is that fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows at max, maybe not at max, but the last numbers I saw had 3 million active players at one point, which is like, what, 6 times the max player count on Steam, because Assassin's Creed Shadows dropped on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox all on the same day. So, and Epic, I forgot about Epic. So any of the numbers that are on Steam are only like a fraction or like a percentage of the total number. So it was really weird to me that he's all like, oh my god, look how fucking how well this fucking tiny micro game is doing compared to Ubisoft and their fucking, because they always say like quadruple A game, even though they've only said that about like I think one game ever, and that game didn't do well. And then he just doesn't take into account the fact that like 90% of all of the other downloads for the games are just being excluded from his numbers. Definitely not arbitrarily, because he just looks at fucking surface level details and then just extrapolates the dumbest shit possible from it. But it was just so fucking stupid, because it's so blatantly obvious that he's leaving out data just to support his own theory. And it's so infuriating, because it just makes like the regular gamers, it makes it seem so fucking stupid. Like just forget about like racist or homophobic or any of that shit. Like there's throughout the you know the lifespan of gaming, that's always been like a perpetual issue, right? but like, it's just embarrassing because like you look at somebody like Grums who has like a significant enough following, a noteworthy enough following, and then you just see some of the stupidest fucking most lame brain shit that I can possibly think of. And everybody's like, yeah, that's right, yeah, no, fuck those guys, Ubisoft bad, Schedule 1 good, which is like, you know, Schedule 1 good, Schedule 1 definitely good. But like, he's just misrepresenting data. What do I need? I need the mechanics kit. I got that. I can grab that. He's just misrepresenting data and just making people look stupid in the process. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off. There we go. Smack the tire with a lug nut wrench and we're good. Okay, so that right there, that right there. So the car's good. We're back in business. What can we replace? That's looking good. We need to replace the crude panels there. So 2 crude panels. Yes. Steel. Okay, so grab that. I have enough scrap metal. What do you mean? Whatever. Let's start with this. There we go. Okay. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to swap that shit out soon. I think I actually have more than enough. Because I got a bunch of spare stuff here in the back. Crude panel, crude bumper. Yeah, most of those are like replacement pieces in case I need to like swap something out. Should probably move this back there. Ooh, the door as well. Shit. Fuck. There we go. You right there, you right there. Okay. I don't think I have enough room for these. Ooh, there we go. Let's put that right there. Put that right there. Okay, and then headlight there. All right, so we've covered this already. I don't have enough space for, you know, a whole fucking car in here. Which is like, all right, fair. But I at least got some stuff. So I got a panel, wheels. Okay, so we're good. So far, I think we're doing overall pretty solid as far as like bringing in new resources, because besides this panel specifically, which I might as well just take off now because I think we can replace it. There we go. Besides that one panel, oh shit, can we not? Fuck. Okay. Fair enough. Let's grab you actually. Yes. There we go. Yeah, besides this one panel, we got everything upgraded to steel on this thing, so we're doing pretty good. Once we get that upgraded to steel, then we'll have everything all good. We can definitely keep everything running for a while. Everything up to condition with the putty. And in the process, we can keep making replacement parts for these parts. And then after a certain point, we'll be able to just like, you know, have, you know, extra parts in storage and just swap them out in case any of these get broken or anything like that. So overall, we're doing pretty good. We're making some progress. Can we upgrade anything? Is there anything we can do here? I definitely want to... Fuck, that's right. We need unstable energy. We'd have to go into the middle section. So we probably can't upgrade anything here yet. Especially... Ooh, I could do this if I did a circuit board. Parts locker. Pneumatic locker. Okay, let's make a circuit board. Wait, how much? For the fax machine. Hold on. Because that was... Fuck, we need copper wire. Alright, let's make a circuit board real quick. If we can. Side fuel tank, circuit board. Okay. Sick. Now we're all out of copper wire, but what can we make? Okay, so we can't make that. We can build auto pack vac. Yeah, and that looks like it's it. Okay, well, we might as well. Sick. All right. What's this do? Heard one of the PTS perks, perk card changes will be changing scatter shot to be a limb damage card instead of up to 90% weight reduction and 30% reload speed for shotguns. Kind of sucks for me because I like that one. Ooh, yeah. Limb damage card. Yeah, especially the 90% weight reduction. That's a pretty good one, especially for shotguns. Shotguns can get heavy. Okay, so what does this do? We flip that. Slurp. Bloop. Okay, so what did that actually do? Hold on. The addition of a sorting system will take your tidy preset into a more organized future. The transfer trunk will be filled with collected items before being deposited. Okay. So it just organizes them better? Alright, that's fine. You know. Didn't seem like it doesn't seem like it does much, but oh god. I mean, we would have been upgrading it anyway, so, you know. That works. I don't think we can do anything here. So I think we're all good as far as, like, getting everything set up. Is that going back up? I think it is. Interesting. But we're good there. So we're all set. Yeah. And then, you mentioned the PTS. One of the interesting things I saw in the PTS is that there's going to be a new vendor. This one's going to be in the mire. He's going to be, so it seems like what he's going to be is he's going to be using what seems to be a more humanized version of the original Mirelurk King from Fallout 3 and New Vegas, you know, where they were more, you know, upright and more like swamp creature-ish. I think they were in what was it? I think they were in what was it? Point Lookout, and I think they were called Lake Lurks. I mean, they were in, you know, Fallout 3 as well, but I remember specifically. Oh wait, no. That was in New Vegas. I remember because they only showed up around Lake Mead and also like farther down on the river, but it doesn't matter. They were called Lake Lurks. But he seems to be like, you know, like a new vendor specifically for like buying fishing gear and stuff, because that's like the new big update that's coming to the game, where you can like fish. And it's interesting specifically because, I mean, I don't know. We had Purveyor Mergrim, and she was just like a mole miner who can sell stuff. So it's like, you know, it could be he's just like, you know, oh, I'm a sentient Mirelurk, or like, you know, whatever, because he has like a little pet. I think it's just a Mirelurk. But it seems like he has some kind of like animalistic connection to him, like some kind of like, you know, like maybe a psychic connection. Maybe he's just a mutated psyker. Who knows? But he's definitely like a fish man kind of thing, and I think that's really interesting because again, Purveyor Mergrim was introduced and she was a vendor, but there's not like there's no like, you know, playable or like potentially playable mole miner race. But I think it's slightly different because the mole miners aren't designed using they are still humanoid, and I think there's a theory that they might actually be like, they might actually just be like regular humans that like mutated and just like learn to live underground and shit like that. But the fish guy, who's got like an actual full name, I think his name is like Captain Raymond Clark or something like that. He seems to be like more closely designed off of like the human model. So it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Could this mean that maybe they're going to introduce like a new, like maybe not in Fallout 76, but maybe like teasing for like, maybe like a future thing that they're going to do. Like maybe they're going to introduce like a humanoid race of humans, that are mutated and are more like fish-like, like ghouls, but they're like fish, like the Thames folk from Fallout London. Is like, could that be a thing? Like, I don't know, maybe, maybe not, but like I think it'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of unique, especially if they're like, if they're gonna introduce like more playable races to Fallout 76. Is like, maybe they'll introduce this guy and like, oh, you can like breathe underwater and you got like specific perks from like being in the water or something. And then like they have an expedition where it's like, hey, you're going to an area that's got like a lot of water all around, and like if you're a fishman race, you get a bonus. You can get around the terrain a little bit easier or something. That'd be interesting. I think that's a pretty cool and neat, interesting theory. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like we just like to see more humanoid races. And I think that'd be a fun one as like, maybe a player option, or not. It could just be like another humanoid race, humanoid fish creatures, and that'd be fun. Heard something about he's friends with one of those big hermit crabs. Yeah. It had some kind of cutie name. I can't remember what it was. It was like Lakataki or something. I always assumed they were irradiated miners who were trapped in the mines or something. Yeah, I think like the working theory, or maybe not theory, maybe it's like actual lore, is they were like miners, and like the like masks and stuff and like gear that they have is like fused onto their bodies or something. And because like there's certain lines that like certain shout lines that you hear them say where it sounds very much like actual human speech, but just like muffled through the through their gas masks and shit, which I think is kind of a neat theory. And if it's true, that'd be dark as hell. Holy shit. But yeah, the whole fish guy thing, I think that'd be cool. I'd dig a what is it? I'd be into a fish race. That'd be dope. I like it. Okay. For now though, that's gonna be the end of my stream. I would keep going for at least one more run, but I got some stuff I gotta take care of. So that'll be it for today. I thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. I talked a lot about Schedule 21. If you guys are into that and you wanna see maybe we'll spend a weekend playing Schedule 21. If you want to check that out, we can definitely do that. Donate if you want to help out. If not, I don't normally ask for like donations a lot because I don't know. It's complicated. I don't like it. I don't like doing that like a lot. Like every once in a while, unless it's for like a charity thing. Like we raised charity for like the Ukrainian Red Cross, and we did it for St. Jude's Children's Hospital as part of Fallout for Hope and stuff like that. Like doing it for that is like all well and good. But to be like, hey guys, if there's a game you want to play, like chip in $5 or whatever, we'll collectively get enough for it, and then we'll play it or something. I don't normally do like that, but like money's a little weird right here for the time being. It's one of those things where it's like it's weird now, but like it's getting worked through. But like Okay, it is $20, so, you know, I'd probably be able to figure that out somehow. But, like, you know, if you guys want to help out, definitely do that. Links are in the description. If you're watching on Twitch, there should be an actual button for that. If you're watching on YouTube, ooh, actually, maybe there isn't one on YouTube. Because I know there's... Oh, yeah, I removed it. Now there's just a podcast and shit. I don't know. Become a member. Fucking subscribe to the Patreon. You get episodes of the Adamcast a week before they drop. Fuck, I really should set up a donation link. I know I have one. I just don't have it linked anywhere. But yeah, if you want to help out with that, we can. I should actually probably run a poll, see if people want us to check that out, because it looks fun. It definitely looks like something I would enjoy. But, you know, there's one of the cool things about video games is there's always a cool video game to play. Like, no matter what, there's always something dope to play. And we are just bountiful in our cup runneth over and such, you know. But yeah, one of those things you can. If not, again, it's $20. It's not gonna be one of those huge break in the bank kind of things. For now, though, as I said, that's going to be on the stream. I hope you all enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same place. If you want to see more from me, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Check the Shorts channels. As I've been saying for, like, the better part of, like, 6 months at this point. Fucking, I have a video. I'm working on it. We're getting closer to the end. It's still going to take a little bit. I apologize. It's just a big video and it takes a long time. But we're making it work. We're dropping it fucking eventually. More content is coming. I know it definitely feels like I fell off, which I probably kind of did, but I'm still working on stuff. I just kind of like hyper focus on one project at a time. Running multiple projects is kind of stressful, but we're working on stuff. I got plenty of stuff on the back end. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, hit the follow button, comment, share, subscribe, become a member, all that good shit. Check out the links to my other platforms down in the description. Join the Discord. That's where you're gonna hear any and all information about upcoming videos, upcoming projects, stuff like that. First and foremost, and as always, I thank you all so much for watching. See you all tomorrow, and I will see you all out there in the wasteland. Bye!